Hello there, Melissa here with Turn Leaf Movement. I just had a strong urge from the universe, strong little poke, a little tap to share. I'm creating content, which I typically do pretty much on a daily basis here for Turn Leaf and the practice that I'm in. And today was a little bit different. So somebody needs to hear this. And what I'm looking at is really some content, what comes in for me on how to maximize for you, for me, for the collective, to maximize on the life that you're meant to enjoy. All right. Now I know that's a loaded sentence here. All right. And there's a lot going on in the world energetically. There's a lot going on outside of ourselves. There's a lot going on in our relationships. There's a lot going on with our personal life, our professional life, financially, and just the world in general. Okay. Energies are extremely, extremely high right now. And that can feel overwhelming. That could feel stuck. That could feel like you are not able to move forward in your goals in general. And I can appreciate that. So I think because I resonate with this so much, and it's good content. I've had a little bit of aha moments here throughout the day, throughout the week, really, but today's really, really strong in regards to creativity. And the universe is like, get on, share this and share it worldwide. Okay, so here it is. 3 things to maximize on the life you are meant to enjoy. You are not meant to be on earth and in this dimension, in this beautiful life, in this beautiful soul that you have. You're not meant to struggle. You are not meant to be in fear. Okay? So this is what you're going to do to start maximizing on the life that you are meant to have. Okay? Number 1 is get to know your challengers. What do I mean by that? I'm not talking about outside yourself, okay? If you've been following me, you know who I am. I'm talking about your inner challengers, your triggers, your the little voices, the inner critic, that shitty committee that comes up and says, you're not doing enough. You're not worthy. Do it better, the judgment, the labeling. Get to know these challengers, okay? Get to know these parts of you. By doing this, what you'll do, and I know this might be scary for some, maybe triggering some here, that's okay. Being able to sit with yourself every single day for 20, 30 minutes every day, committing to stillness, okay? Being able to do an inventory, a self-inventory on what has come up for you during the day, night, during the week. What's a pattern that's been coming up for you? Have you been arguing with your partner? Something going on at work that somebody's kind of, just poking the bear. Bring that part of you up. Bring that anger up. Bring that confusion up. Bring the overwhelmed feelings up. And ask them, once we can look at it on a neutral basis and not holding judgment towards it, to being able to silence ourselves and silence yourself and be with this part of you. It's not all of you. It is a part of you. To be with that part without the judgment, without the resentment towards it. Be with that part. That part I guarantee you, once you tap into it and once you start asking it what it needs to know, what it needs to tell you, what it needs to show you, why it's coming up for you, get curious about your parts. You're going to get some answers back. This is not an intellectual conversation. This is an intuitive, do not wait for answer. Do not try to create the answer. You're going to get curious about this and you are going to wait for an answer to come, because this is part of you. This comes from you. Doesn't come from your partner, doesn't come from your boss or your kids or the systems, or it doesn't come from outside of yourself. It comes from you. Okay? Sit with it. Get curious about it. What does it need? What does it need you to know? These are the questions. So if you need to be writing this down, I'll probably put it in the description, but what does it need to know? Okay? Sit with it. Be with it. Get curious about it. Check in with yourself on how you're feeling about this part. Empathize with it. There's a reason why this part is coming in. There's a reason why this challenger is coming in. You've been through a lot of shit. It's probably protecting something a lot deeper than you're aware of, if you really want to get into it. All right? And being able to be with it, comfort it, like you would a small child. Comfort this part. Sit with it. You'd be surprised what you get back from it when you are approaching it with compassion and curiosity instead of judgment and shame. Okay? Journal about this. See what comes up for you. Okay? Number 2, okay, we've gotten really, really good at creating these parts. These parts, it's like a program, all right? Our brains, our central nervous system, body, mind, and spirit here, this is one complex, beautiful operating system, okay? So it's going to take some time. If you've bringing up these challengers, if you've had a pattern of addiction, codependency, attachment, being on, not being well health-wise, unhealthy relationships, all of that took years and years and years and years for you to get really good at. You were telling yourself, and then of course we had our parents telling us, we had our teachers, we had the TV, the news, the programming constantly at us, shaming, do better, abandonment, rejection, all these things. So for number 2, being able to, before bed, specifically before bed, there's stages of sleep, okay? And right before delta sleep, which is complete, you're out cold, all right? Nothing going in, nothing coming out. You are sleeping. There is a theta sleep, okay? This is a hypnosis stage. You kind of get to speak to your subconscious at this point. You put some ear pods in and you put in your ears the desire that you want. Is it money? Is it relationships? Self-love? Beautiful affirmations. There's tons and thousands, hundreds of thousands of them online. You put that in for a little bit and you catch this programming in this Theta stage, okay? You are going to reprogram your subconscious. You are going to reprogram these beliefs. You are not avoiding them because you're going to do number 1 first. We are not bypassing these challengers. We are not bypassing these parts, so don't get it twisted, okay? I am all about really unraveling it all. But what this does over time is it reprograms the subconscious. That's what we're operating from, is our subconscious. The conscious mind is only going like 5 to 10% of the time here. That's in the driver's seat only about 5 to 10% of the time. Who is really in the driver's seat is all this programming in the subconscious. All right. So every night, or maybe 5 days a week, what have you, start before bed. Put some earbuds in. Get your desired affirmations. Get your desired, you want money, you want relationships, you want love. Play with me. I do this. I've been doing this for years, and it's a game changer. Again, literally reprogramming all the years and years and years we run off these programs. We're like computer systems. We will not operate until we're instilling and uploading these programs, which are our parents, our caregivers, collective, institutions, our traumas, everything, all of that. All right. And see what that does for you. Number 3, repeat habits. Okay. Create new habits. You get in the habit of fear, you create fear. You get in the habit of saying life is a struggle. Life will be a struggle. You get in the habit and you believe that good things don't happen to you. They won't. We are energy. We emit a frequency. And when we have these stories and these programs playing out in the background, on an autopilot, look at your reality. Chances are they're going to be pretty similar. Number 1, get to know your challengers, sit with them. Number 2, self-hypnosis. You can do this. You don't need a therapist to do this. You can do this. Start reprogramming it. Start getting into that theta right before, so you're not awake. You're not sleeping. That's hypnosis. That's the subconscious. Messages get into that state, and don't think, oh, am I doing it right? Get that out the door. Surrender that. Number 3, repeat. Create new habits. You got really good in the life that you are right now, whether it's working for you or not. You got really, really good at it. In order for there to be change, there needs to be habitual patterns. There needs to be things in your day, in your mind, in your vision, embedded. There needs to be, you got to take the old programs out in order to upload the new ones. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with you. That's why I say sit with your challengers. Doesn't mean there's anything, if anything, you are perfect the way you are. Perfect the way you are. These challengers and these parts and these protected parts of you have taken on a role to protect you from the shit that you've been through. Thank that part of you. Start having a different relationship with this part. It's game changer. All right. So I'm going to leave you with that. Maximize on the life that you are meant to enjoy. Okay. Repeat. It's a journey. It's not a destination. This is a journey, and it's a beautiful one. Okay. Give yourself permission to do that today. Don't forget to catch me live. I go live every Thursday at noon. Turn Leaf Movement Facebook, on my Facebook page, and follow me. If you like this, like it, follow my page. And there's a lot of good content, a lot of good videos on there. I do one-on-one sessions as well in this regards too. So book an appointment if you are interested on pursuing more of a therapeutic conversation in regards to these parts. I get deep with that. A lot of trauma work that I do. And so I will leave you with that. Sending you so much love, so much light. Thank you.